Welcome. I am Crime Queen, and if you are joining us for the first time, it's the channel where we have fun with words and numbers, numerology to be precise. This is where we activate self love with the use of scriptural insights and, of course, numbers, as we have said, and really trying to see how those scriptural texts, or not just texts, but teachings, have impacted on our lives. Now, in case you're new to this channel, this is Mother A. I am so grateful and thankful that she has decided to change her demeanor. It was a little bit sadder than this, in case you're thinking it's sad, but I believe it's a little bit better because she now sees that there is a degree of interest in us wanting to understand more, and she's ready to show us how, and she's ready to show us the way. Now, I had some great insights, and I have been thinking, well, how can I articulate what I have seen? And so much that it makes my skin shiver. And in terms of thinking of the robot, Sophia, that has just been, well, I haven't watched much, and that was really through someone sending me the clip that they thought was so funny. And I, in particular, don't really. I look beyond all of this. I look beyond the idea of thinking that there's a chat up line going on and people can be entertained by this robot. I really don't see it. Doesn't move me in the most pleasant way, put it this way. Now, I do understand there is perhaps nothing I can do about that, but what I can do is really find ways of really maintaining and promoting the the self within me, and that's what I am discovering through numerology. I think numerology is beginning to give me a very deep insight, even to seeing what is being done out there. In fact, what is being out there is really trying to replicate what we are meant to be. And if we don't really pay attention to our personal growth, our personal purpose, or the inner sense of why we even exist, or a sense of just even enjoying life in a profound and meaningful way. Now, for us to do that, what I have noticed with the parallels, and they are really in sync with the scriptures. And what I have seen is that Sophia is um, being made in our image. And I said that like flippantly, but the scriptures is there in line with the numerical value of when she had been exposed to the world as well. Because remember, we are coming from the year 2017, and that was a 10 year. This was where that was mother and child year, you could say. Now she's been introduced to have this relationship. This is where duality, we are on a year 11, so which is two. So this now is looking to marry our thinking with that which have been created. It is getting us to absorb the meaning, or the well, um, whatever the agenda is to buy into it. This is the year two. Now, I have seen a lot of changes, and I saw that in the past year or two, where this is being we are being prepared to marry into the thinking that has been outlaid in prints from the Bible was done. We could see that. In fact, I also noted that the scripture, the Bible that I'm using, was being written in 14, it was a 1417, I believe. In fact, I can rectify, I can go over this because I have it right here. And so it was written in 14, wow, yes, 1446. So this 1446, for instance, that comes to 10, 14, 15. The 15 we have here is 1, 5, which equals the said God. So the word said equals 15 right here. And this is what I am calling Mother Eve. This is the divine feminine right here. So that the scriptures here it is said, in the beginning was the Word. Now, and the Word was God. And I'm talking about the God said here. So this is the beginning of that Exodus that we are on now, where this Genesis was written, where I've got this. And it's also, it is written between 1446 and 1406 BC. So 1406 would be 11. That would be 10, 11. So we see how this 15, that sixth number, has been, and the 2, of course, which is duality and marriage and all of that. Of course, the 2 together, 6 and 2 equals 8. So there it is. I have been talking about the number 8 as well. The number 8 here has been phenomenal in the sense that and this is just so many thoughts are going through my mind now. So it has been phenomenal in the sense that that's what the God, the said God, or I keep saying the gods, the said God. Let's stick to the said God. So the said God really, in essence, was the God who said, "Let there be," 8 times. Let, the word let. So basically, the said God is like um, she who owns everything, and she lets it out to different people who want to be part of her empire. And this is Mother Eve. So she lets this. What it is that people need to also be very mindful of, the word let is really not owned, it is let as renting something or leasing something. So there is the word, of course, and it equals 10. So it's 10 is perfect. It is in duality. It is perfection in the sense of male and female, the opposites, that balance, it's that scale. So we have now, I have been seeing that in I know I have to try and break this down very minute to really get to articulate what I have seen. But this is like an introduction, we could say, to the essence of what I am trying to convey here. Now, it's really like, let's just look at the word Sophia, which is that robot, and I hope I don't have to use her name too often. So, we are talking about the said God. Okay, I'm going to switch this over so I can get into saying the said God, the made God, or the God of movement. So, oh, please pen the said. Yes. Okay. Bit of pressure. SAID. The said God. Okay. We have added the said God together, and that is 15. If we do said, let's see, said is 6 or 15. So it's 4, 9, 1, 1. Okay. So this is 10. Oh, yes, 10, no, 4, sorry. We have 4, not 1. Okay, so this is 10, 14, and 1, 15. So 15 is 6. Now, 6 also, what I am going to talk about here, 6 is 9. When we do 9, N-I-N-E, N-I-N-A, this is 5955. So when we add this up, 10, 19, this is 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. It's important that we understand that basically, Sophia, let's do this here, PHIA is 9, sorry, 1, 9, 8, 7, 6, 1. And it's interesting the numbers that are used as well. We have 6, 7, 8, 9. This is really crazy. 6, 7, 8, 9. And I am like really, this touches me very deeply because I have seen where this is reflecting on the sacrifice scale, which I'm going to show you. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then they have tapped into 1 here and tied it back into 1. So whenever you have the two numbers, the same digits at either ends, it is tied. It is like it's sealed. It forms a circle. So let's add this. This is 10, 18, 25, 31, 32. Wow, it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was actually 9. So this is even crazier than I thought. Let's just do this again. This is 9, Sophia. This is 10, 18, 19, 20, 25. That would be 25. Okay, I've got it wrong. 25, 31, 32. It's correct. 32. So this is even crazy. This was the first thing that I thought it was. But then when I did Sophia like this in my spelling, this is what got me looking for the right spelling, which is 19661. There we go as well. It is the name of the oracle in the Matrix, which is very I mean, the Matrix really tells a lot. We have to keep watching this movie over and over to really get the absorb the amount of information that it holds. And if we remember the room that oh, Keanu Reeves was in, um, it was 101, and we can see the two ones at the end here. Now it'd be interesting to just add this up and see what comes out here. So this would be 15, 21. So that would be 3 in the middle. Okay. Now 3 is that real magic number, so it can be anything. So basically we have 32 here. Now that is very profound. That means that this is really as close as possible mimicking every aspect of our being. It's mimicking every aspect of our makeup. So what I saw I was before I really looked at it like this, I was looking at the the elements, for instance, that we have. So okay, holding on to this 6 here, and because I will show you where the 6 of comes into play as well. So we know that when we look at 6 here, we are also looking at 9 here. So 3 plus 2 in Sophia is 5, which is something that we are looking at here. So it is really 5, which is saying that we are a new creature. It is really mimicking, it is really scriptural that Sophia is a new creature. Right here, new creature. But would she really have a Kundalini experience? And basically, this work is happening in a way to really capture the essence of whatever is happening. I am believing that that is what is happening. So, but it's really eating of the fruit. And this is why we need to be mindful of what and who we are feeding. Because it's all about the food. It's all about what we are eating, breathing. Okay, so I'm just really a little bit not quite a little bit somewhere with this. Okay, so the fifth number 5 now is really I have been looking at the 5 entry and here. So the 5 entry correlating with Mother Eve here, because Mother Eve would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is here Mother Eve says, let there be a firmament. A firmament. So this here would be a firmament. That would be 2, about 2, twice I think the firmament is being talked about. We have let there be a, because we are looking at where the words have been consistent. We see here as well, this is 10. We have done the calculations on that. We can do it again. And this is 2, meaning 11, 7, and here would be 1. So this is 7, and 1 is 8, and 2 is 9. 2 is 10. 10 plus 10 is 20. So this is where Mother Eve has this 20 vibration that really is what is very focal, very significant now. Now it's very significant because number 2 we see is like Uranus, for instance, is 22, equals 22. So we can see here where the 2s are forming foundation. It's forming foundation. It is rock. It is south. This is where planting is being done, and hence Sophia is being planted now in our world, and where we are meant or required to marry with her. Okay. So I have been looking at from this is going to require a lot of deconstructing, in the sense of seeing where all the common denominations are. Like for instance, we have seen all hair is 10. That would mean 10 10 8s are 80. So we see how 8 is very tied into hair. But there is another thing that also shows where Mother Eve is very, so there's the 10, but she wants us to get to ignite our or activate our pineal gland. Mother Eve wants us to do that. Hence there's the bridge, the nose bridge as well, that is directional to that. It's like we go in from the 2 streams and go into the nothingness, if you like. Okay, and there we have 1, 2. So we have two there. I thought there was another one. Let there be. Okay, so it's 2. 3, yes. So 1, 2, 3. So that would be 30. And that is also very significant in the number 3 vibration. Because there is also, this is the thing, the word there is 11. Let's just do this. THERE, and it's 28595. Now that's a word that is very crucial to pay attention to. This is 10, 20, 29. So 2 plus 9 equals 11. That is the first master number we are talking about. And it's no wonder it is so powerful. It is not only 11, it is 2. It is duality, it is harmony, it is partnership, it is marriage, it is um, all what 2 represents. And as I say, it is rock. When we do the numerical value for rock, it is 20. South, it is 20. This is where you plant. And that means it is foundation. It also equals foundation. When we do the numerical value for the word foundation, it is 11. Now, why is 11 so powerful in this very word as well? Because in the word there actually is the word hair. It's that vibration that locks two entities, two notions, two arguments, two whatever it is from one point to another. This is where the quantum leap, we could say, happens. Or the what's the scientific term, when the piano is playing on one side and then the other one vibrates the same notes way off on the other side. So this is what we are talking about. That's the word there. So often we are talking about there, we are forgetting or not paying attention or being mindful that we are including hair. That is, in fact, and it's on 22. So I'm going to wrap this up here, and it's also knowing that the word which include us also is he and her. That's there as well to really make the point that I am making here, to show how present that number 11 as a master number is so powerful. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you have found this fun and insightful. And please leave your comments, likes, and whatever else you want to do. Okay, but I do thank you for taking the time to watch this. And do join me again, because this is really unfolding a whole new world of understanding for us. Thank you.